Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to day 2 of the Ultimate Guide for Scum in 2024. Very, very soon, otherwise also known as 0.95. Now, I highly suggest that you guys go and watch the video that I made yesterday about the zones and the threat levels so that you understand the game a lot better. Okay, it will be very useful for new players and experienced players. But after you've watched that video, I don't want you to think, am I supposed to just camp out in a forest now? Am I only allowed to loot towns? You know, can't I experience everything that other people are experiencing? No. What I mean by no, I mean you will experience everything in this game by the time that this guide is done. But I am going to show you, I'm going to act like a new player without a lot of skills and then show you how I progress. And hopefully I can show you guys, you know, that with the right preparation and the right gear, you will be fine. Okay. I still need to fill this up with water. Okay. It's nice to get a 2-liter bottle and then spill all the liquid from it. Keep right clicking, keep spilling until it's completely empty. Okay. And then you can fill it with water. Because we held in F on the bed and rested and, you know, logged out while we're lying in the bed, now we've got no exhaustion. Okay. If you keep playing the game and you just log out anywhere, your exhaustion is going to become a problem and it will take away a lot of your stamina. It will just not be a positive playing experience. Okay. We have got a water pump here. Okay. So now we can fill this bottle. There we go. Our water issues are solved. Okay. So the first thing you want to do, because you're using a bow, like the first thing you want to do is get a good melee weapon, whatever a good melee weapon is in your opinion. And then, of course, you want to upgrade your arrows because stone arrows aren't really worth it. But the metal arrows does kill puppets a lot faster. So it will really, really help you. So what we're going to focus on today is the farmlands. Okay. Of course, we're not going to sit in a forest so that we don't die. But we are going to focus on small settlements. Because in small settlements, you can get very, very important loot that you're going to need for the future. So I'm just going to get 2 scrap metal. Okay, I'm going to search this. Those glasses are quite cool. I'll put the glasses on. And yeah, you can get a lot of food from farmlands. Okay, this settlement, this wide open settlement is a farmland. You can get food, you know, easy scrap metal. It's not a high threat area. We're going to go that way in a bit. But yeah, I am looking for feathers at the moment. Okay, because I just want to make my arrows a little bit better. Arrows with feathers and metal pointed arrows do more damage and they fly a lot straighter. Okay, which is very, very helpful. According to me, you still... Oh, here's another pickup truck here. Goodness freaking gracious. Okay. According to me, you can't search these sunflowers. No, you can't search them. But again, going to look at this cage over here. See if I can get some arrows. See what this thing has on it. It's got a wheel. It's probably got some spare parts for the other one, for the other vehicle. That is good. But, I mean, a lot of people that play on Live, Die, Repeat watch my videos, so they're probably going to get that vehicle very, very soon. I'm like the vehicle detector, and they're the vehicle takers. And yeah, okay, so here we are going to start focusing on feathers now, okay? If you struggle with puppets, I suggest having like 24 arrows, but I'm just going to use 12 for now. So as soon as I have 12 feathers... I'll be pretty happy, okay? And then every scrap metal can make you six uses of metal-tipped arrows. And then the toolbox is very helpful as well. Let me just see if I can organize my loot a little bit better here. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put that there. Okay. I just need a workbench, a lathe machine or a workbench. Let me just check here quickly. Crafting. There. Okay. The metal arrow tips. Just takes scrap metal and a toolbox. But once you craft one of them, okay, you get 6 uses. Okay. 6 uses. So we're going to craft another one. And that right there is going to be enough for 12 metal tipped arrows, which you guys will see now, because we'll be able to craft it. You know, it will show up here very, very soon. Once we have enough feathers or sticks, we need sticks as well. So once we have the required feathers and small sticks in our vicinity, which we can get from a bush, it will tell you that you can craft the metal arrows. But I want, like I said, I'm going for 12 feathers. That's my focus point right now. And the farmlands are very, very good for that. I'm not really crazy about walking around in my oranges. So, or my orange starter clothing. I'll get a bit of food boost when I can. So yeah, searching for clothes is not bad. Like we could have gotten a skirt, but we're not a woman. So yeah, just going through the cupboards will help. And again, when you run, I want you to focus on your stamina, okay? If there's a moment where you're going to die, it's because you let your stamina go below 30%, especially when you're getting rushed by a lot of puppets, okay? If you can't run, you're going to die, and you're going to stop running if your stamina hits 5%. So if you just run everywhere, and then you run into a horde, and you have to hit them with a melee weapon or whatever, just understand that you never want your stamina to go below 30%, and your stamina, this bar will go red when you go below 30%, okay? So try and keep an eye on that. Even me as a skilled player still gets into very, very hairy situations when I run into puppets and I don't have a lot of stamina. Okay, so we're coming to the other side of the farmland. Check the chicken coop here. There we get an egg. Just going to put the egg in there. Equip the arrow so that we're ready for whatever comes our way. Again, going to focus on feathers in these bales, hay bales, whatever you want to call them. There we go. We've got 7. We need 5 more. That's a shovel. Not really going to help. If we can get a better melee weapon, it will help quite a lot. So that's also good. The farmlands can give you like pitchforks and stuff like that. That can help you quite a bit. There we go. It was worth climbing that ladder, definitely. You can only make stacks of 10, so we need to get 2 more. 2 more feathers. Let's see if we're going to get lucky. There's 1 more. I'm going to put it in my shoe because you can only make a stack of 10. Okay. There is, yeah, in here. And then I can search every one of these. These stacks are nice because you can search every single one of them. Normally they just work as one bundle, but these you can search individually. Seeing if we can get some grapes. These arrows are good for grapes now and then. And even as an experienced player, I'm enjoying myself right now. I'm not like, I can't go into a bunker or military point of interest. No, I'm enjoying the progress level of it. This would have been a nice bed to sleep in. Yeah, a little bit hidden. Like the chance that you're going to wake up and someone's looking at you is very, very low. But if you go there, it's even lower. Like if you sleep up there, it's even lower. Oh, just need 1 feather, man. We just need 1 feather. Let's go into this house quickly. Because we still want clothing. We're still in oranges. We don't really like the orange look here. Always press tab because you never know. You might be standing here and there might be a yellow screwdriver lying there and you don't see it. So I always press tab because tab gives me a 360. When I press tab, I can see everything around me in a 360-degree arc, okay? And I don't have to directly be looking at that specific thing. So instead of looking everywhere like this, I can just press tab, you know, and do that. So I can see what's in my vicinity. So you guys will see me press tab a lot like this. I'm just quickly checking if anything's in my vicinity and I press tab again. There's a lot of Christmas presents or like decorations for Christmas tree. But that's the fun, you know, that's having fun. We're just going to focus on helping you guys to progress. Okay. Here's another thingamajig here. Come on, one feather, baby, one feather. Nope, not there. Just quickly look in here. Yo, that one feather is not playing with us. There we go. Okay, there we go. So there we've got enough feathers. So now I'm going to show you guys how I upgrade my arrows so that I can do a lot more damage and be a little bit more, you know, a little bit more, save a lot of time, like time to kill. The time that it takes you to kill a puppet can be the difference between life and death. Okay, and I'm taking this thing. Oh, it needs 2 wheels. Goodness gracious. But okay, I'm making a note of it. They can take the other people can take the pickup trucks. I'm going to take the dirt bike, right, guys? I love me a dirt bike, okay? And because the dirt bike's engine doesn't sound like it wants to destroy your eardrums at the moment, I quite enjoy it. Oh, this is a thin puppet, so I'm just going to kill this puppet quickly here. There we go. Thin puppet, 1 arrow. And what is that? That's a pair of jeans. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. We got a pair of jeans, which is nice. So we're looking better. We just need a shirt. You can get a shirt from a puppet, but we'll just search for now. But I mean, you can search a puppet. Sometimes it will give you a single screwdriver use. It will give you clothing, gloves that you can repair with the sewing kit. But yeah, I feel pretty good at the moment. And these trees, certain trees, you can search for food. Since we're a little bit low on food, we're gonna help ourselves with that. Quickly see what this puppet has here for us. Check our surroundings. See, like you can't see a player. The only way you can see a player is if you've got direct vision of him in first person. You can't like be behind a wall and like see a player, you know. So puppets you can see behind you, in front of you, it doesn't matter, okay? But you need to have direct line of sight on a player to see. It's a really cool mechanic in Scum. So yeah, I'm going to search these trees quickly here. Maybe I can just get, there we go. Like every food type, you can see how many carbs it's going to give you. It's going to give us 122 milliliters of water. It says grams, but it's milliliters. And then very little bit of protein. But again, when you're looking at your metabolism, if you have protein in your system like I do, you want to focus on the carbs because the carbs protects your protein. Once you run out of carbs, which fruit and vegetables gives you, then you're burning through your protein really, really quickly. Okay? So just a nice little tip there for you guys. It's nice to eat every now and then because every time you eat, it helps your exhaustion. Okay? Helps you to not get tired. So yeah, everything you do in the game helps you. These can give us water. Okay, we didn't get anything there. But I mean, yeah. Okay, this potato. Potatoes are better than corn regarding water. because they hold double the amount of water in them that corn does. But apparently we're not lucky with that either. But there's a major, there must be a field somewhere. But in any case, let's just go see if we can get more feathers, and then we craft those awesome arrows. And try and kill a puppet as soon as possible, guys. If you give him too much time, he can call his friends. Okay, and you don't want that. If he calls his friends, if you give him time to scream, then you're going to have a horde on you. Okay, and maybe a horde is not the... Maybe you're not ready for a horde yet. If a horde spawns, then you just run away. Okay, you just run away. And yeah, it's always good to have spare feathers because you are going to lose arrows at some point. So it's always good to have backup. And I think we're basically done with this farm town, if I'm correct. We just open up the map now. We're done with that farm town. Where do I want to go next? Well, we came from there. We did that. Did we loot that place? That's what I want to know. Let's just go down the street quickly. Okay, I don't know which way I'm going, but I'm looking for a road. There's a road in front of me. So I'm just gonna go, go down here, go to this road. I think there's a farmland here. There's probably a farmland there. Don't want to stick around too long, but let's just craft the arrows quickly, okay? Let's just go craft the arrows quickly. I'm gonna cut up this bush. Okay, so I've made all the long sticks, short sticks, and now if we go to crafting, there we see it, okay? We can craft wooden arrows, wooden arrow metal tipped, with a metal tip, okay? Now we just click the craft, and now you'll see it will take a use here. It will take, one of the uses here. There you go, 5 uses left. So clearly we can craft 12 metal tipped arrows from this. And we've got enough feathers. That's all it basically takes is the metal tips, the feathers, and the short sticks. Okay, so apparently we ran out of something here. I'm not sure what we ran out of. Oh, a cutting tool. Our axe broke. Okay. Okay, that's not a problem. We can just double click, stone knife. Drop that axe, put the stone knife in our inventory, go back to the crafting, and then go with what we can craft, and we're back on the metal. Okay, there we go. We're going to take our normal wooden arrows, drop it on the ground, and then we're going to double click on these cool arrows that we just crafted. And I see we're going to need 2 more. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to chop down this bush with our stone knife. And then this is going to give us the 2 sticks, and we're going to craft 2 more metal arrows so that we've used all our metal tips. And then the crafting will stop because we don't have enough resources to keep crafting. And there we've got our 12 metal arrows. Okay, looks cool, doesn't it? Doesn't look cool, guys? We've got a feather, we've got a metal tip. Okay, much better than those wooden arrows. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to this road. Well, I don't know, were we there? I don't know if that place got anything viable for us. But let me just check here. Like, this is the town. There is a town that I like that gives me a lot of, like, food resources. But since we're looking for a backpack, this place won't be bad. But let's just plan our route out here. We don't want to go here yet. So maybe going this way is a bit of a better idea. Yeah, going to the gas station then running back is not effective. It's better for us running to the quarry, and then we can still do that gas station, and then we can still do that town. This place isn't also too bad, but I don't want us to deal with sentries just yet. Okay, so let me run to the quarry, and I'll be back with you guys now. Look at that. There's already a nice big base here on LDR. Guy's nice and busy with his base. He's not worried about his flag because on my servers it takes like 100 days to take over a flag, which gives him nice freedom. I can't enter his flag zone. That is a rule on my servers. I can only enter his flag zone if I can raid him, and you can only raid on weekends from Friday to Sunday. So I'm not allowed to go into his flag area, and if he shoots at me, I'm gonna just back away, okay? Because this is his area, and I must respect it. Respect it or raid it, one of the two. Okay? But yeah, nice little base that guy has over there. Let's keep running. Now, as a new player that followed my build, you're going to have two problems at the start of your journey. Again, I'm resting. You guys can see there. My stamina was in the red. As soon as it hits 30%, it's in the red. You're going to have two problems. First problem, you want a better melee weapon. Okay? Okay, that puppet just killed the chicken for us. How kind is that? That puppet literally just killed the chicken for us, guys. And the chicken's going to give us food. So that's very, very kind of them. We're just going to sneak up on them quickly. Because they just gave us grub. I'm going to hold in control. Mouse scroll wheel up just to change my height here. To get a nice little headshot there. Okay, and I can't get a headshot clearly on that guy. So I'm just going to get closer. And with my arrows, I'm going to do a lot of damage. There we go. Press 1. Get my arrows back. Want to see if any of the puppets can maybe see me. Not at the moment, so I'm just going to search them here. Keep an eye on my surroundings. See if it gives me anything useful. And then we are going to get hungry, so we're going to pluck this chicken quickly. Okay, we're going to grab the feathers, which is good. And we're going to just grab this for now. Okay, for now, that's not going to fit in there. So the backpack carries a lot more weight than anything else. You see 2 kilograms, 1 kilogram, no kilograms. That's why you want a backpack, so it can carry weight. Okay, now we're going to go back to our bow. I think there's a thin puppet. Okay, that's not a thin puppet. We want to focus on the feathers as always. See if we can get anything luckier. There's a toolbox. It's got more uses than the one we have. And there's some nice .22 ammo. We can maybe sell or use. No, we don't need a nail because we don't need to craft the toolbox. Gonna see if we can get some eggs here. And I never run when I'm close to puppets, guys. I never run when I'm close to puppets, okay? Always always jog like this, okay? Jogging is much more controllable. Then I'm just gonna sneak up to him. There we go. You see, they want to scream. You can't give them time to call their friends. Otherwise, it's going to be very bad. Okay. There's another car here, which is good. But farmlands can give you weapons. That's what I'm trying to get lucky with. Like a melee weapon. Not getting lucky at the moment. It usually has a ladder going up. But we need to sort out this guy first. And if I want to get that arrow wherever I shot it to. If you're ever struggling, guys, like just above the fist when I aim, okay? Look at my knuckle. Just above the knuckle. Okay? So it's very easy to hit a puppet when he's close to you. When you aim, just aim an inch above your knuckle. Above your knuckle, that's where the arrow is going to go. Okay? If the dot disappears a little bit too fast for you. You know, let him come quite close and aim just an inch above your knuckle when you aim. Again, going to go up here. See if there's anything here for me. That's a nice pair of pants. Let's just see the difference. Okay, that pair of pants gives you more inventory space, and it doesn't look too bad. People will be able to see us a little bit easier, but I think for now the inventory space is a bit better. And we don't have like a sewing kit or something yet to repair our clothing. But yeah, melee weapons are going to become quite important. And you're going to learn, you're going to learn where you can get feathers and where you can't get feathers really, really soon. Going to put that there. Okay, so we've got 13 feathers at the moment, which is good. Well, that's better than nothing. That's not a good melee weapon, but it's better than nothing. Okay, at the moment, we don't really have a good melee weapon. So anything you can grab will be good. I'm going to grab me some, I'm going to eat the grapes. Grapes are very good for carbs and a little bit of water, okay, which is good. And like the barrels are very, very helpful when it comes to that. Okay, so I've searched the entire place. Food problems aren't looking too bad. I like to cook some food, but I need vegetables to cook them. You can always go on scummap.com and see where the farmlands are. I know there's a potato patch here, but again, I don't really want to get close to military points of interest now. I just basically want to find a weapon or be able to craft a weapon. Okay, and the weapons that I like is a metal spear. Although we don't have scrap metal, I don't know why. I'm going to eat the chocolates along. Is a metal spear, a metal sword, and a bat. Okay, so I'm going to sprint to this train station quickly, see what we can get there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've decided to not take you to the train yard. There's sentries there, so we'll keep the sentry training for later. We're going to go to another farmland. Okay, so I basically just ran from this road up here because all these little small things on the map is usually farmlands. There's a lot of freaking farmlands on the map, so it's not difficult getting to a farmland. And I just want to make sure my food is all right. Okay, I've got grapes, my water is fine. You know, I took 3 sips of the water. I took like 3 bites of that. I can eat the egg quickly. But again, a farmland's going to have these trees that can give me some food. But we are on Live, Die, Repeat, where the loot's 0.7. So you guys will have an easier time than me if you play on vanilla loot settings. The loot here, you know, the chance to find something is 30% less than on other servers. Okay, so I'm happy with the food at the moment. I can eat this because this is giving me 22 carbs and a bit of water. And using a tree as cover is nice. So yeah, don't want my energy to go over 50%. I told you guys, you know, if you keep it below 50%, you're going to level up dexterity. But yeah, I'm hoping I get, okay, the puppets are aware of me. So I'm going to try and come through doors, yeah. I'm going to shoot that guy in the head. And this woman's a little bit confused. I'm going to shoot her in the head as well. She lost tracking of me a little bit. But I don't mind it. So just going to search through here. And I hope I can get some kind of weapon or I can get the resources for some kind of weapon. I think there's a car here. So I can get scrap metal from a car. So the least we can do is craft a metal spear, which will be good. Like here's a car here, okay? Car's going to give us scrap metal. So we're going to get the scrap metal from the car. There we go. Drop this for now. We can always make a stone knife. Take 2 scrap metal. Let's take 1 scrap metal because this flint is very nice for making fires, so we don't have to craft a fire drill or something like that. And yeah, if I can maybe find a shirt, it's going to be very, very nice. There's another house here. And I'm probably going to sleep here, guys. I want to keep the videos at about 30 minutes or below 30 minutes. Okay, we're going to see if we can find an egg in here. No, we can't. We're going to see if we can find an egg in here. Or feathers in here. No, we can't. There's 2 guys here. Let's test this hoe quickly. It's not bad. The hoe is not bad. If he looks at me like this, I'm going to attack him because then he's going to spawn a horde. As soon as you give him time to look at you, he's going to call his friends. Okay? Now I want to vault over something because I'm going to force him to jump over it and it's going to slow him down. Going to vault over this and use the bush so that his friends don't see me. And then I'm going to beat the living poop out of them. Oh, and they hit very, very hard on live, die, repeat. Yes, get the nice double swing in there. Okay, so we got hit twice. It's not bad. We got 2 C1 bleeding markers. It's not the end of the world. And that's why I say you want to sort them out as fast as possible because once they can look at you for about 5 seconds, there's trouble. Okay, but I got out of the area. I ran about 100 meters away. And when I come back, most of them should be gone. Like the main horde should be gone. Okay, you guys saw puppets jumping out of windows and everything. And like I say, I don't want them to call their friends. Okay, I want to sort them out quite quickly. Don't really like it when they call their friends. The hoe is not bad. It's not bad, but actually the hoe is good, but I mean it's a slow weapon. So you guys can, you guys can use whatever you want to use, but I can feel that the hoe is a bit slow on the swing side. So yeah, we're probably going to sleep up here. Just want to quickly see if I can get some clothing. And you guys can see the poppers are gone. Okay? You go 100 meters away from where the horde came. And then you come back. Okay? All of the changes are to improve server performance. So once you move out of the area and the game says to itself, okay, these puppets can't see the player anymore. These puppets don't pose a threat to the player anymore. Let the puppets despawn to save on server performance. Okay? So you guys can do that. Now we are going to sleep here, but what I want to do quickly is craft the spear. I'm not very, very crazy about this hoe. Just going to get into a bit of cover here. Just going to get into a little bit of cover here. So I don't get shot in the head. And then I need a stone knife again, which is easy. Very, very, very easy. Craft stone knife. Take it in hands, right click, and then left click. I think we're going to need a rope for the spear as well. So I'm just, oh, that's enough. No, that's enough. Okay. Some bushes gives you 2 long sticks. That's really, really nice. We're going to cut up the 1 long stick into short sticks. food's at 50%, I'm happy. I'm only going to think about food when I get to 20%. I'm going to click on 5 short sticks, right click, craft, tree bark rope. And now, after this rope is done, I should have an extra melee weapon here to craft. We do have the scrap metal. Okay. Spear. Scrap metal. Oh, you want two. You want 2 long sticks. Okay, we just cut up another bush. That's probably because my survival skill and my engineering skill is low. That's fine. 2 long sticks isn't a problem. Then we get another long stick and now we can craft it. And there we go, guys. We've got a spear, metal spear, that's much better than the hoe, okay? So yeah, don't want to make these episodes too long, guys. I hope I hope it looked fun. We survived the Horde, We are seeing the benefits of farmlands. And we're going to go to bed now. We'll search this quickly. When we wake up, we can search the house again, which is nice. Okay, so we're going to go to bed. If you guys enjoyed the video, do me a favor and click that like button. And if you're not subscribed yet, and you want to see and learn everything there is to see and learn about Scum, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification to be notified of future videos. And this is not a good house because it has no bed. So let's go get a house with a bed, shall we? Close the door here as well so that nobody knows we're here. Okay, hold F, rest. There we go. See you guys tomorrow. And yeah, have fun. We're looking cool, man. We're looking cool.